Hi Leo. So these are going to be your love messages for June 2020. Already started pre-shuffling for you. And okay, here we have the Hangman in reverse, Three of Cups, and Judgment, with the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could have spent time doing inner reflection. There's something that you could have taken more time to evaluate or contemplate on, and you may be done with that now. You may be coming out of that meditative space. You could be coming out of your cave. You could be coming out of some shadow that resides within your mind. You were probably in the dark for a little while because you felt like you needed to be there. You're deciding to come out to the light more now. I feel there are more options coming to you in the physical, which do bring more opportunities. However, it's like there's change, there's transition, there's exchange, right? There's some kind of exchange that helps you to identify what lies beyond something. A part of you may feel like you want to, in a sense, jump out of your body. Some sort of escape, some sort of getaway. It's like you want to put yourself in a new space, in a new journey. There are clues that put you there. There are connections that you make that get you closer to home, to some sort of understanding. I think you are coming to understand something for yourself, where you have identified the deeper purpose within relationships, a deeper concept that comes out of relationships, that comes out of love. And I think the way you may want to express it can look in different ways. There may be just different things that you want to try out. There could be just different things that you want to practice. That you may feel will bring a full circle to your dynamic, a closing. Something that could feel sustaining for you. I hope you're following so far. I hope I didn't lose you. I'm gonna pull more. So what else do we have for Leo in love? Love messages for Leo, June 2020. I think you're coming to understand that the only way to make connections and to feel more emotionally fulfilled and balanced is to express yourself, to engage, to incorporate parts of you in other groups of people. It requires you to share, and you know how to share, but it's like what you're unfolding and what you're coming to understand more that may be surrounding you, or understanding more of who you are and the things that you want. You're understanding how you can apply that in different ways, and how that can all come about in different ways, how that can look in other people, and what those people can look like. Ten of Swords comes out. Yeah, very powerful, and speaks all about endings, and does connect to beginnings, leaving space for a new beginning. So there's something, whether it's you or someone else that you're connected to, you did go within. As you go within, many downloads come in, but they also leave you too. I feel like there's swift movement within this energy. And what you choose to pick up is what is valuable for you. What you choose to hold on to is what is valuable for you to use within your dynamic, within whatever situation. There is something about this dynamic that you or someone there's nothing else to look at. There's nothing else to gain from this. There's a lesson that's learned here. And from learning that lesson, through learning that lesson, there are other things to pick up. There are other things to learn. The old ways are over. So the Hangman comes out again, because I'm using 2 decks, and it comes out in reverse again. Can you believe that? I feel like, okay, this can mean 2 things. I feel like for some of you, or in some way, this can all mean the same thing, but the way that it's being portrayed can connect to 2 different things. So it's like, you could be stubborn about a few things. There could be a few things that you aren't letting go of. Within these lessons and within these experiences, there is something that you already understand. But how you go about it on the outside, it may come off the opposite way. It may come off like, oh shit, there's a bug. There's a big ass bug. It may come off like, it's almost like you're in denial about something. You could come off like in denial about something. So the way you're moving about it, you could know something and you're keeping it to yourself. There could be that. It's something like that. It's like you learn something and you refuse to go about it in a new way, to go about it in a different way. Or you're done meditating, you're done solving this puzzle. So now it's almost like there is space left here, and you're trying to figure out how to fill it. Or you're waiting for someone to fill it in some way. There's a sense of awareness, though. And I feel like there's this understanding of things look differently now. Things can look different. And I can manifest those things. I can create that. I can create whatever I want, however I want. I can express this however I want. The Ten of Swords, the Hangman in reverse, and then the Lovers, all next to each other. Yeah, there is a karmic cycle that I feel like is completing. There is a lesson that you are learning. And if there's, within a situation, it's like you could understand something that connects to it more than you can understand the actual situation itself. Whether it's a person or a specific connection, whatever it is, it's how you see it, and you do see it differently. You see more of what it is for what it is. But it's all a matter of, what does that mean to you? And how do you want to move with that? It's about being vocal within something that someone comes to understand, someone comes to recognize something. And I feel, to get through it in a way that doesn't feel difficult or in some way feels like a burden, it's a matter of expressing that. It's a matter of communicating that. Sometimes you need to just communicate in order to let the rest of your emotions process, to let the rest of these feelings connect and come together. Because then you may just feel different after that. After you get out what you say, you just may feel better. You may feel more whole. The moon comes out again. I feel like this is a lot of unsaid things. Like it's a lot of hidden emotions and hidden thoughts to some extent. I feel like this is the reason why you come to find yourself in interesting situations or events that take place, because Spirit is always trying to show you something. And what you choose to ignore, what you choose to respond to, the outcome is loud. The outcome is loud because the silence is loud, because the silence speaks volumes. Something that may have been overlooked. I feel like this is the last time that you can look at it and truly just capture it for what it is, so you can move in peace and you can move with true knowing, true inner knowing and confidence. Chariot is here at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing the more what you keep silent hurts you, Leo. The more what you keep to yourself hurts you. It will hurt you. Fuck. Fucking bees. I'm gonna pull 2 more for you. Leo, love. Leo, love. What else do we have for Leo in love? June 2020. You can't receive any more clarity if you're not owning up to your own honesty as well. You may want to look for honesty in others. You may want to look for more answers in others, but sometimes that may not be given based off the way you move.